Where do I start? Ever since the takeover of Chelsea by Blueco, I no longer recognize my football club. This is not Chelsea. This is not Chelsea of Roman Abramovich. And it hurts because what can happen within 3 years, it's insane. Look how Blueco has destroyed Chelsea big time. Look where we are now. It's unbelievable. Yes, guys, welcome back to MA Sports. I hope you guys, you are alright. Not take it really that too hard. But me, I took it to heart. What happened in this campaign of UEFA Champions League after spending 2 years without playing UEFA Champions League and being knocked out in round 16 by PSG on aggregate 8-2 of Chelsea? It takes everything. It actually explains everything what is going on at Chelsea Football Club after the takeover of Blueco. If you want an explanation of that, go there. Chelsea Football Club spending 3 years without playing UEFA Champions League and spending over 1 billion, over 1.5 billion in recruiting players and fail to do anything against a club like PSG and being demolished, battered 8-2 of Chelsea on aggregate. It's mind-blowing, and this is the reality. This is where we are. This is Chelsea. This is who we are now. We have to accept that because our level has fallen beyond our own imagination. I really didn't think we can be this low to the point you see a club is playing, players are playing, in first leg, you lost 5-2 and you are playing in your own backyard, in front of your fans, and you are playing like this guy really want even to do something, even to win the game. I said this in my preview, look, we can beat PSG. We showed it. We showed it during Club World Cup. We completely destroyed them, but that was the tactics from the genius Enzo Maresca. We know where he is now, and we know why he left the club. I will go to that in a minute. This second leg at Stamford Bridge was criminal. The performance of players was criminal. I understand no right back, Reece got a hammy, and Gaston got ill. But the thing is, playing Mamadou Sarr on right, brother, you have to step up. I don't care you are 18, you are 19, no. You are playing for Chelsea Football Club, you have to step up. You have to know the badge you're wearing. You have to step up and deliver. Me, I don't care. I don't care anymore for this sort of, players are young and what. Look, you can be young, you can do mistakes. Yes, I understand. But on the level of the game, you have to step up. This is what we've been suffering for the past 3 years, and it's gonna be 4 soon. Because our players, the model of this ownership, new ownership, Blueco, of recruiting youngsters all over the world, under 24, wage salary gap, it's insane. We spend over 1.5 billion, brother. 1.5 billion, and we built nothing. It's not even a team, it's a club. I don't even understand the model of Chelsea because we are just football club. You want to deliver, you have pressure, you know. You will need a manager. Once a manager is not clicking, it's not working, you will fire that manager. And you bring in that new manager and you will start it over. Even if some people say, Chelsea is earning money. For me, I don't even see that. Because the level of instability in that football club can facilitate anyone to generate money. If you are buying youngsters and you want to make money, you need stability. You need stability in your institution, especially when it comes to the managers, technical staffs, directors. You need to keep that steady because that's what gives you the foundation of making profit from those players you are buying. Because the more the manager is staying, the more he will implement his ideas, and the more players will be comfortable with those ideas and try to showcase their abilities. The more they showcase their abilities, the more you owner, you will get a chance of making money from those players. A typical example is what is Brighton. Look what Brighton did. There was some stability with managers, but when you see the way their structure is steady, it's totally different from that of Chelsea. And the way their structure reflects on the level of the club like Brighton, it's aligned. But for Chelsea, on the contrary, for Chelsea, the caliber of Chelsea is totally different from the new model of this new ownership. That's why it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It will even never work. As long as they keep sticking on this new model of buying youngsters under 24 years old, and this salary structure will never compete again on the highest level. We will not. We have some decent players, world-class players, Ruiz, Palmer, Joao Pedro, Enzo Fernandez, Moi, Kukulea. Other than that, they're a bunch of kids. They don't know nothing. Sometimes you look like you spend 40 million, over 40 million, 50 million on a player who can't even take on a player. And I'm like, these guys know what they're doing. They have enough money, they're just splashing it out. But whenever they want, on whoever they like as a player, as long as it's a young, I forget Steve as well is a decent player, and Quend as well. But the thing is, we need experience in this football club to help these youngsters like Palmer, Joao Pedro, Steve-O to be on next level. You see Chelsea mistakes, the mistakes our players make during the game. You're like, if there was like a Thiago Silva, a Rudiger, a Kante, someone like a Osimhen, you cannot do that. He will come and say, come on, lads, wake up. These sort of things Enzo Fernandez do sometimes. This sort of thing that Enzo Fernandez does sometimes. The thing is, we do need experience in this football club. And the thing is, our owners are stubborn. They think their stuff will work. I really don't know how they're gonna work, because what we saw last night is a test That shows this new model will never work. This model of them will never work. I understand signing players long deals. It's sort of financial terms, and try to avoid this financial rules, FFP and PSR. I don't have a problem with that, because many clubs are now switching on that. But this thing of signing young players for a club like Chelsea, that every fan of Chelsea gonna see them. You have to believe, you have to be on that podium. We fight for silverwares. Guess what? Funny thing is, look, we played 2 seasons without a front shirt sponsor. Why? Because the guys, these new owners, they think the club is on the level. They think the club is still on the level when they bought the club. At the level they bought the club, no, it's no longer on that level. That's why you are asking more money for a front shirt sponsor, but the sponsors, they are saying that you're no longer that club, no longer that Chelsea. You have to accept the peanuts. If you don't, no one will make a deal with you. That's the reality. But they still think it's Chelsea they bought. No, it's not Chelsea they bought. They are killing it every single season with their stupid decisions they are making, with this stupid model they are using. They are killing this football club every single day, every single minute, every single second. That's the reality. That's actually, we have to look the big picture. Whenever I'm like, why the club like Chelsea, we don't have a front shot? You're like, look, these owners, they're asking stupendous money and a big lot of money, but they still think Chelsea is that club they bought from Roman. No, it's not that club. And it takes really 3 years, good 3 years, the club to be in trenches. Why? Because you don't know how football works. On footballing level, our owners, they have no clue whatsoever. That's why, look, I don't have a problem with these owners. The problem I have is them to get involved and they have no clue of how football works. That's the main issue. For them, investing money and bring people who knows how football club on the level of Chelsea operates. I understand. That's why Roman hired Marina was there, Pete Check, all this Steve Bruce, not Steve Bruce, is what? That guy Bruce, the CEO, I don't remember his name, I'm sorry. That's why Roman was just there. He's the owner, can sometimes, if things are not going well, you're gone. It's his business, his club. If things are not right, the fans start talking, you're gone. Yeah, you're gone. That was the reality. At Roman's era, that's how the things was. At Roman's Abramovich era. Yeah? But now, the guys, they want to be involved, but they have no clue how football works. Consequently, they will make wrong calls every time. Model football, wrong. Everything spending what? Overspending, wrong. Why? They don't know. I understand clear capital, it's in the management of what? Ventures and what? Managing money. We understand. That's why they managed to pull out these loopholes when, try to to sell themselves, of women's club, hotels, parking, what, program, whatever. They know how those things works. But when it comes to footballing level, they got no clue. That's why we are where we are now. They think implementing, try to copy this model of Brighton will work on Chelsea or on a club like Chelsea. It will never work on a club like Chelsea. It will never work on a club like Chelsea. You bring big boys, win new trophies, and you generate money. I understand in this modern football, you can still make money without winning trophies. But if you want to take it to the next level, generate more money from sponsors, from this competition, UEFA Champions League, you need to have big boys that will take you to UEFA Champions League every single season, because you will be getting more money in that competition. And the more you can, you finish in top 4, you will be getting more money from TV rights. That's the thing. Buying these players, it's a gamble. It's a gamble. It might work. A young player might, turn out to be an outstanding player, or it might not. That's a gamble. It's 50-50. Except for some players, some special talent like Cole Palmer, Steve Quenda. But others, look at Mokai Modric. We paid over 80 million. Where is he now? Look, Noni Madueke, we paid I think 30 something to Meka. Other people, look at Dilap now. It's a total fail. It's a fiasco. It's a fail. We paid around 30 something. It's insane. When you try to understand what's really going on at this football club, Chelsea, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable, really. Sometimes I'm like, why women's football operates on a good level, but but Chelsea Football Club, men are in shambles. I don't understand. I really don't understand. I don't really want to talk about what's happened during this game, because what happened during this game, it's one thing. But if you want to understand the root cause of the result we got from these 2 games against PSG, and by the way, it's now 3 rows. It's now 3 loss, 3 defeat in a row for Liam Lucena. 3 defeat in a row, and he conceded 9 goals. 9 goals, and we managed to score only 2 goals. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable. Within 14 days? Yeah, within 14 days, Chelsea played 3 games. We lost them, and we conceded 9 goals. And the other thing is, I don't even want to talk about it. The game management yesterday, taking off Pedro, Palmer, and Enzo. I understand now the game is done. It's over. You have to protect your best player and now go and fight for FIFA Champions League for top 4. And I think we got a chance to do so. To do that. I don't think we can manage to get top 4 this season. And if we don't get top 4, we are in predicament situation. I think we will have to sell players. I think Enzo, we have to generate over 150 mil from Enzo. That's what happened when you make wrong calls. When you sit down and draft a project and you don't understand the environment you're operating in, and this happens. So guys, I'm frustrated. I'm sorry I didn't really record because I was frustrated really yesterday, and I had a lot other things to do. But now, that's my take on Chelsea Football Club, on results we've been getting. Really, it's not on Renzo. It's shame because some players, some Chelsea fans, some fan base are turning, starting to say, look, comparing Enzo Maresca career. No, it's not them. It's on the owners. It's them who make this sort of calls. It's not Enzo Maresca who recruit the players. Neither Ryan Wilson, neither even new man will come in. He will come and take, look, man, you get this. You get the chance to be a manager of a club like Chelsea, which no longer on that caliber anymore. And the thing is, you will operate with the means you have at your disposal. No question asked. You remember that? No question asked. If you ask the question, you're gone. Bye-bye. See you later. I will give you what we owe you, and you're gone. New manager in. And you're telling me this bunch of young players will ever really develop to the level of generating even enough money? The money they bought them? No. For me, I don't get it. I really don't get it. It's a disgrace. It's a shame. I don't even have words to express my feelings, the way I feel about this football club ever since the takeover of this Blueco. I don't even understand. So guys, that's me done. Let me know your thoughts on this football club. Do you think we can even get top 4 this season? Because for me, FA Cup, I don't care. I really want top 4, because top 4, that means we make more money and we can avoid to sell players, our best players. That's where I stand. So guys, remember, subscribe and smash that like button. Peace.